Will's career was on the rise, so he brought his mother to Los Angeles. But just as they were about to get home, they saw a group of protesters gathered at the gate. Fortunately, the crowd didn't give them a hard time. They stepped aside, and Will and his mother walked into the estate. The reason behind the protest was that the government planned to demolish a neighborhood, and Phil happened to be the lawyer representing the project. So the angry residents came to his mansion to voice their anger. Faced with this situation, Phil didn't really have a good solution. That night, Will sat down to talk with his mother. They reminisced about his childhood. Will even pulled out old family photos of the three of them together. He hoped they could finally sit down as a family and talk things through. His mother hesitated, but in the end she agreed. The next day, Will's father showed up, but his mother gave him the cold shoulder. Just as the two of them were about to start arguing, Will quickly stepped in to calm things down. Thanks to his efforts, both parents began to settle down. Little by little, the three of them opened up. They shared stories, and the tension slowly gave way to laughter. From his parents, Will finally learned the truth about his father's time in prison. He hadn't been arrested for robbery. Instead, he had confronted an employer who refused to pay him. Back then, their whole family was depending on that paycheck to survive the winter. Out of desperation, his father made a reckless decision, and that mistake landed him in jail. At last, Will understood. His father had cared about him all along. The three of them embraced tightly, as if they had gone back to the days of Will's childhood. With that knot in his heart finally untied, Will returned to the basketball court. But this time, his opponent wasn't a teammate. It was his father, with his dad guarding him. Will sank a three-pointer. It was a sign. He was ready to shoulder the responsibility of the family.